Hi gardening friends, I am here on this very rainy and gross day on Garden Avenue to harvest my beets with you. This is my second succession of beets. I planted them probably like mid-June. I started them in the basement under grow lights and then brought them out here. I'm super excited. Just looking at them, glancing at them, these are going to be some of the biggest beets I've ever grown in my life, and I am super excited. So the first round of beets we got were all super tiny, like the size of a ping pong ball, maybe a little bit smaller, still delicious, but very small. So let's pull these ones up and see what we've got. Look at this beautiful thing. This is like the biggest beet I've ever grown, and I am so excited. Can we have more like this? Who knows? Let's find out. Okay, we got some babies. Don't know what happened there. Well, that's quite funny looking. The last one is a pretty good size. Now, I planted these all at the exact same time, in the exact same dirt, using the exact same fertilizer, and some of them are big like this, and some of them are little like this. You just never know what you're gonna get when you put things in the ground. You just stick the seeds in and you see what you get and just keep trying. There's no failures in the garden. So the next step for these friends are going to be pickling. So I will see you in the kitchen. Welcome back. Now we're in the kitchen. The first thing I'm going to do with my big, beautiful beets is clean them up. So you can eat beet greens. I'm going to go through these after I cut them off and see if we have enough good ones to try it out. And we're not huge greens fans, like I like spinach, not a huge kale fan, but I'm always willing to try something new. So the first thing we're gonna do with the beets is we're gonna cut off the greens and leave about 1 inch. Then we're gonna leave the taproot intact and we're gonna wash the beets really well. Once we wash them up, we're gonna let them dry completely, and then I'm gonna stick them in the fridge until I'm ready to can them. Probably tomorrow, maybe the next day. So, step 1, gotta get all these greens off. And Okay, we have a nice big bowl of cleaned up beets. They are nice and dry. Now that they're dry, I have them in a colander with some paper towel. I'm gonna put a paper towel over the top, stick them in the fridge, and they'll sit like that till I'm ready to can them tomorrow. And then we also picked through and I found a nice pile of beet greens for us to try. I will let you know if we like them. I'm guessing you saute them like spinach. I think I'm gonna look up some recipes. So tomorrow we will get to the pickling part of our beet process because we pretty much only eat beets when they're pickled. Alrighty, see you tomorrow. Hi my friends, so it's time to prep our beets for pickling. The first thing we're gonna do is we have a nice big pot and we're going to sort our beets by largest ones on the bottom, smallest ones on the top. So over here on my counter, I've put them in small, medium, large. I cook them all. We do not discriminate here. Even if it's just this big, we can still eat it. So I'm gonna put all the big ones on the bottom, then the medium ones, then the small ones. Then I'm gonna cover it with water and we're going to boil these for 20 to 40 minutes. The goal is for them to be fork tender. You can check them just like you do with a potato. We are keeping the root and the stem that I left on last night on the beet. This keeps them from bleeding all over the place so that you're not losing all the color as you boil them. So once again, we're gonna put the big ones, the medium ones, the little ones, cover them with water and boil them for 20 minutes. And then after that, we're going to peel off the skins, but I'll check back in before that. See you soon. Okay, 20 minutes later, and all our beets are nice and cooked, soft, and ready to peel. Now, beets are messy. The red will stain everything, so I always wear just some nice rubber gloves like the ones you would use if you were in the doctor's office or dyeing your hair, or anything will work. Kitchen, dishwashing gloves will work. It just keeps you from dyeing your fingernails and your fingers permanently red. So I'm going to take my beets, I'm going to snap off our stems, bye-bye, and our taproot. And then now that they're nice and warm and cooked, you can see that the skin just comes right off. So I'll peel the skin off. Okay, I grew 2 types of beets. First, these Early Wonders, which are a very deep, dark red color. And on this side, these Chiakaga, I have no idea how you really say that, which looks so cool in this picture. You see the red and white pattern. In reality, the pattern's there, but we don't quite have the same colors. Don't know why. Gonna have to figure that out. I think I'm gonna jar them separately because the Early Wonder will definitely dye the Chiakaga ones dark red. So next step is to cut these ones up and move on to pickling. In this pot, I have 2.5 cups of vinegar, 2 cups of sugar, a cup of water, and I'm going to add this spice bag that's full of 3 tablespoons of pickling spice. These are just little cheesecloth type bags. I got it on Amazon. You put your spices in, tie them up, throw them in the pot, and then you can remove them. So into the pot it goes. We're going to bring this up to a boil, dissolve all the sugars, and then let it boil for 15 minutes so all of the spices inside the spice packet can infuse with the vinegar and water sugar solution. And then we'll stick our beets in. Okay, it's been boiling for 15 minutes. We removed our spice bag, and now in goes our beets. Set them in there. We need it to bring back to a boil, and then into the canning jar it goes. I'm thinking I probably only have a pint of this kind, if I'm lucky. Okay. Back to a boil. Now you want to take the beets out with a slotted spoon and put the beets into the jar first, and then add your pickling liquid. Okay. Out any air bubbles. First pint, ready to go. Now goes the red ones. We lost one. All those beets, and we ended up with 2 pints. I guess I have to triple or quadruple or do 10 times as many next year. Who knows? I'll figure it out. Now it's into the water bath canner for 30 minutes. And then these will sit on the counter for a day, and we will be all set to stick them downstairs in the pantry. here we are on the next day. 2 beautiful cans of beets, all sealed up tight, ready for the pantry. If you like to have fun in the garden and the kitchen, please consider liking my channel, Garden Avenue. I'd love to have you join me. Talk to you soon. Bye.
Please like, subscribe, and share to this channel. Peace out.